Your personal.
Ooh. Mount
Your opinion.
Rushmore or streamer. So now, because you have to go back in time, right?
Okay.
So obviously Kai's there.
Stop the cap.
Right? And if you're going to Mount Rushmore streamers, obviously, I think Ninja
Okay.
has to be there, right?
Yep.
Those are two easy ones. There's so many now. It's tough for me to pick another person now, if that makes sense.
He goes to his real community and he flips the entire script.
It probably should be more historical.
Yeah.
You know, in other words, Kai is big now, but you know, arguably it's like, now he asked me, so I had to put him on there.
Oh, he was only on there because he asked me to be on there. Yo, you see how them folks do us, bro?
Stop looking for acceptance from people that tell you, even at your peak, you're MJ, you're Tom Brady to Twitch, and even that's not good enough. What's good, peeps? It's your boy JP back at it again with another reaction video. And today we are reacting to Poetic Flakko. Shout out to Poetic Flakko. And today's video is Kai Cenat just got disrespected and done wrong in the worst way. Niggas always say worst way, and I don't even know it's really the worst way, but we gonna figure out what's the worst way that Kai Cenat got done. But before we figure out what's the worst way Kai Cenat got done, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Join the Prosper Gang. We are keeping it PG. There is a whole lot of prosperity going on around this mug. You feel me? With that being said, let's just get into the video.
The Kai Cenat hate is getting out of control. What I witnessed today, going down this rabbit hole, makes me super uncomfortable. Super uncomfortable. It's the most unexpected people who are hating on Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat recently had the CEO of Twitch on. Now, if anybody on earth...
Wow. Shout out to Kai Cenat. That as a black man, I don't care what nobody say, hate or not. As a black man, I know he's Jamaican or whatever, but as a black man, I don't care. He got black complected skin, whatever. As a black man, I am proud. Shout out to Kai Cenat. That is first. Now let's figure out what's going on.
Kai Cenat a lot is the CEO of Twitch. Kai Cenat is keeping your platform alive single-handedly, damn near. Okay? If there's any man on earth who needs to be sending Kai Cenat a Thanksgiving card, a Christmas card, a New Year's card, a card for any occasion, a birthday gift, it should be the CEO of Twitch, right? Kai literally saving your job, bro. Now, he was recently on Kai Cenat's stream, and while on the stream, they were discussing the Mount Rushmore of streamers on Twitch. Now, obviously, all right, he played nice in the presence of Kai, okay? He said everything that Kai wanted to hear, and he played like a good boy, as he should, because you don't want to offend the biggest streamer on your platform, somebody who literally, if they decided to leave, your career is over, okay? So he played nice. That's until he left the stream, and then he started kicking Kai Cenat's back in. Pause.
Hey, yo, what the on that, and the fact that why is he kicking Cenat's back in? Like, what did Kai do to him for him to do that? Let me find out. Let me find out. We on this type of time. And I ain't talking about this time. I'm talking about this time. Let me find out.
Your personal.
Ooh. Mount
Your opinion.
Rushmore or streamer. So now, because you have to go back in time, right?
Okay.
So obviously Kai's there, right? And if you're going to Mount Rushmore streamers, obviously I think Ninja
Okay.
has to be there, right?
Yep.
Those are two easy ones. As always with these things, sometimes the first two are easy, and then I think you probably put Pokey there as, you know, in other words, as a female streamer. If you go back in time, there's so many, you know, yeah, there's so many now. It's tough for me to pick another person now, if that makes sense. You know, actually, I'll throw, the other person now, obviously, that is trying to change it like you is Speed, right? And, you know, because he's constantly, much like yourself, always.
They so fake, yo. You see how he playing nice, telling Kai Cenat, man, you on my Mount Rushmore. Even Speed is on my Mount Rushmore, right? I hate to say he pandering, because they deserve it. Of course they at Mount Rushmore.
Like, I mean, pandering or not, like, that's not really pandering. That's like facts. Like, that should be everybody's. Like, what it's like, streaming is still so new. How can you not put them at the top? Like, it's not like hip hop where you got 50 years of time to go back to know, okay, who really at the top. And even 50 years is still kind of easy to do that. This is streaming. Streaming really been popping mainstream for only a few years, bro. It's not that difficult. Come on, let's be for real.
Streamers. In terms of speed, y'all banned Speed, and Speed still came back as the biggest. But he said and played nice like a good boy because he understand Kai got the motion, bro. Right? And none of them other boys you like got more motion than Kai. Then he leaves Kai's present, right? Starts talking to his real friends, the real people he like, right? That community, because they don't, Twitch don't really vibe with the WL community. Twitch don't really vibe with the black streamers like that, bro. That's just a fact. I hate to put.
And okay, so that the WL community, because I know it's like the wins and losses. So I'm assuming the WL community is adjacent to what black culture is. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm putting context clues because I didn't know what WL community was till like a few months ago when I was reacting to one of Omizi videos. I was like, bro, why do you keep saying WL? Like, what does that even mean? Now I looked it up and was like, oh, wins and losses. But is that like adjacent to like black culture? Like, you tell me, y'all in the comments, let me know just so I can verify it. I'm using context clues, but that's what it sounds like. And he said his real community, his real friends. So I'm assuming that's separate from the WL, which is not black. I'm assuming. I'm using context. I'm putting it together. I'm an old head. I'm 31 years old, y'all. Don't beat me up. I'm trying to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure this out. You know what I'm talking about?
Fact, right? They police us differently. He goes to his real community and he flips the entire script, right? And starts kicking Kai's back in.
It probably should be more historical. Yeah. In other words, Kai is big now, but arguably it's like, now he asked me, so I had to put him on there. But arguably it's like, look, you're great, but you can't be on the Mount Rushmore yet.
See, he asked me, so I had to put him out there.
I'm going to get my little 2 cents before I let them continue, but I'm going to say this. The other community that's not this, the other community sometimes tend to have different standards for us. And they want their company to look a certain way. This is the way they want their company to be branded. We don't fit that brand, but they benefit off of our hard work and labor and our influence. What else do that sound like? A lot of things. A lot of things. We don't fit what we want. We don't think of Kendrick Lamar in the Super Bowl. They don't want they don't want their brand to be represented by our culture and what we do. But they can't ignore our influence and impact, and it makes them a lot of money. So, but I'm not gonna put you on Mount Rushmore because that's saying you represent what my brand is, and you don't want that. You let me know if I'm reaching.
The fact that he's the biggest streamer in the history of Twitch, not the fact that he's been running stuff for 5 years now. Not the fact
they don't like that we got that much impact in culture. Just saying, y'all might not like that, but it's undeniable, bro. It's like, look at the numbers, look at the fact. You can't say nothing else.
He got 1 million subs. Not the fact that he brought LeBron James to your platform. They got 1 million live viewers breaking the record. No, he was only on there because he asked me to be on there. Yo, you see how them folks do us, bro?
That's crazy. And you see how them folks? He know what he's talking about. How them
folks do us, bro, when they not in our presence.
Could you be Speed, Kai, Queso?
Right.
When there's like so.
Well, initially when I was doing it, because of course part of it is you just don't remember people. And initially I mentioned Speed, and then I was like, oh no, and I swapped Speed out for Queso. Yeah. Okay. But of course all the idiots on
Queso I understand, but you got Ninja and Pokimane above Kai, above Aiden, above Speed?
Because that's who he wants to represent his brand. I'm gonna keep it a stack. And I ain't saying this right. I'm not at all. Cause the numbers don't lie. But that's who he wants ethnically to represent his brand. I have a videography brand, and I tell this all the time. I let go of the street shit. I'm not agreeing with this dude at all. Just let you know that I'm not agreeing with the dude at all, but I'm understanding where he's coming from. Not that I disagree 100%, but I'm just letting y'all know that's what he's trying to say. Is that, like, in my brand, I want my brand to be about positivity, and I'm not saying Kai Cenat, I'm just saying. I want my brand to be about positivity. I don't want guns in none of my music videos with my brand. I don't want none of that. I ain't saying you gotta be positive. You just can't promote negative stuff. It ain't gotta be positive. You just can't promote negative stuff, is what I'm trying to say. Not saying Kai doing that at all. He's not. What I'm saying is that guy is talking about, I want my brand to be represented by them. He using it for other purposes, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm just using it for ethnical positive reasons, for our own people. You know what I mean? I'm not adjacent to him whatsoever, but I'm just getting y'all understanding what he's trying to say.
Didn't even at bar race, to be honest, because Aiden deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore as well.
Yeah, no facts.
But my thing is this, bro.
Because I'm for everybody. I love everybody, but I'm pro my people. I'm saying I'm pro black, but I'm for everybody. I love everybody. I'm pro black. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat shit.
If you ain't feel that way, then don't say it. Right? Yo, say it with your chest. What you mean?
No, he not gonna say that because his money gonna be on the line.
Say it with your chest. And let Kai know there's literally nothing Kai could do to be on the Mount Rushmore. He's been on Twitch long enough, bro. Kai been on Twitch for about 5 years now. He's been on Twitch long enough, bro. Ninja at his peak couldn't F with Kai.
In fact.
Ninja at his peak ain't never had no million subscribers and never brought no LeBron.
Fact.
Man,
Can't
cut it
do
out,
it.
man. Ninja, a lot of his success was kind of sponsored, to be honest, bro. A lot of his huge events were sponsored to be. Kai did this shit by himself.
By himself.
Grew his team, didn't grind. And if we want to even take out the numbers, right? Let's take a look at the loyalty. Ninja at his peak was driven by the paper, by the money. And that's why Ninja fell off. Because Ninja did a lot of BS, right? Sold out his brand for the paper. Kai Cenat had an opportunity to go to Kick for almost $100 million. And Kai Cenat chose to be loyal to Twitch because he felt like that was the right thing to do. He ain't want to go to Kick and start gambling and turn on a platform that helped build him up.
And I'm gonna say this because I don't want to wait too late in the video to get to this point, because I want to say this and I feel like this is the right time to say it. This is why, as us, you have to, at the end goal of it all, is to provide for us. Straight up. Remember this button. Is to provide for us. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna do it for us. You can, all these Brandon Tatums, these Fresh and Fits, these Candace Owens, these people that's looking for these mass acceptance, they gonna remind you. They are gonna remind you that you not like them. And that's cool. Cause I don't wanna be. I have a home. I got people that belong to me. Not belong to me, but I belong to. I do this for them. And now that I'm up, what I would do if I was Kai is, but all right, cool. Don't say nothing publicly. Keep it to yourself. Play chess. Beat them at their own game. Grow so big and take that money and create your own Twitch. Be like, I'm a capitalize off of your gains. And I'm gonna build my people up. No. I'm not gonna argue with you online trying to prove a point to you. I'm gonna prove it with the status. I'm gonna prove it with me building my own platform for my own people. I don't need to prove nothing to you. I'm not on your Mount Rushmore. Cool. We ain't gonna even talk about it. Just keep platforming me. Cause you not gonna not do it because I'm making you money. And I'm gonna put that money into my own Twitch or to building up my own community. I don't need you. Well, I need that money. But then I'm gonna use that money to build my own people up. That needs to be every nigga end goal. Stop looking for acceptance for people that tell you, even at your peak, this nigga is God Twitch. And even that's not good enough. You're damn near, you're MJ, you're Tom Brady to Twitch. And even that's not good enough. Stop. Build it for us. Because we already gonna put you on our Mount Rushmore undeniably. Don't argue with him. You know what to do.
Kick offered Kai Cenat $65 million to bring his first Mafiathon, his second Mafiathon over to Kick to dual stream. Kai said, no, I can't do that. I want to stream on Twitch. That loyalty gets you disrespect by the CEO of Twitch. That's all it gets you at this point, bro. Because, understand this. The numbers, like the sponsorship and how Twitch makes their money is based on the traffic that's coming to the platform. The amount of people on the platform, now the viewers are distributed across the streamers on the platform, but you want a lot of traffic to the platform. If Kai Cenat gave Mafiathon 3 to Kick, he's still hitting 1 million subscribers. Understand that. He's still hitting the million mark.
Because they following Kai. And Kai got power. So Kai, that's what I'm saying. Kai, bro, you can do this. Nigga, you can do this. Best believe that. You don't need them for real. Get what you need to get. And you know what to do.
But you bringing LeBron James over to Kick? You bringing 1 million people?
And we all need to stand behind Kai 10 toes down. Straight up. No shit. We standing. And I had that energy coming into this video, and I'm going to have that energy coming out. We standing behind Kai 10 toes down, my nigga. Straight up. Fuck all that other shit. Man, I got to watch my language, man. YouTube, bro. I ain't even monetized yet. I don't care.
That traffic to Kick, it would have been bad for Twitch. And Twitch ain't YouTube, by the way, right? Because people get that misconception. Twitch ain't YouTube, all right? Twitch can't afford to just ish on Kai and ish on these other streamers.
Right.
Asmongo, a really popular streamer on Twitch, he broke it down. That the traffic that comes on Twitch ain't really like that. Like, Twitch is a dying brand already.
Because it's only catered to a certain demographic. And Kai brought our demographic over there. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be keeping it a buck. I have never, ever watched a single Twitch stream in my life. Including Kai Cenat. Never in my life. I am 31 years old. No shade to anybody that do it. I can't do it. I got too much going on in life. I can't sit down for hours and watch nobody do nothing for that long. No hate. Kai do his thing. He ain't that big for no reason. I just can't do it. But I am on YouTube like a mother. No. So if that alone don't prove a point, I don't know. And the world don't revolve around me. I'm just saying, if I'm like that, I know a lot of people like that. So Twitch can't afford to lose no Kai. Because Kai was the closest to me ever watching a Twitch stream. So I might just go do it now that we're having this conversation.
Mind, this is with Kai's Mafiathon, where he streamed non-stop to over 100,000 viewers for the majority of the time, and he had LeBron James on that gave him literally 1 million viewers. So keep in mind, all that allowed them to do was tread water and get equal to the month that was before that. I think Twitch is dying. I do. I this is so bad. Like, if you look at these numbers, like, this is average is 1.618, right? This is before COVID, 1.638. So it might actually be going below COVID. Oh my. Wow. Oh my f***ing God.
There are other companies offering Kai a bigger portion of the pie. I think Kick was offering Kai like, yo, 95-5 splits for everybody. But if you come on the platform, you can keep 100% of your subs. Like 100% of your subs is yours, plus $65 million, plus we promote you. Kai Cenat stay loyal to Twitch, where I believe like the splits are like 70-30. Like Kai Cenat is giving them 30% of the subs and keeping 70, and then ad revenue and other things of that sort. But this is why we really have to teach equity and building our own. Right now, the value that Kai Cenat has, Kai Cenat can take his value to almost any platform and have a similar community, right? And have a
But the problem is, almost no matter whatever platform you take it to, the end result gonna look just like this. At the end of the day, the only cure to this problem is building our own. I don't like Diddy for a lot of reasons, a plethora of reasons I don't like Diddy. But one thing Diddy got right is he made sure that he built something for us. For us, by us is more than just a shoe brand. It need to be an anthem.
Similar size community. Kai Cenat can go to Kick. Kai Cenat can go to Party. Kai Cenat can build his own app. And Kai Cenat will still be able to drive 100,000 people to his live streams. Kai doesn't need Twitch. Twitch needs Kai. But the infrastructure and the company would make you believe that you need them by the way they treat you. They will make sure that you never try to get bigger than your bridges. That's how they've been treating us, bro. They will make sure that you never get bigger than your bridge. The minute you think you the ish, bro, they will find a way to put you back in your place. This is what's going on with Kai. And even with the speed thing, right? Yo, putting Pokimane above Speed is crazy. Like, that's just crazy. Bro, Speed is the only person who could click the live button. Just click live without any partnerships, without any collabs, and do 1 million live viewers. He did it on YouTube.
Brother not lying. And like I said, I'm not even in those communities, and I know this from an outsider. And well, I can believe it from an outsider because that's how big these people are. These people got more star power than some of y'all favorite rappers. Some of y'all younger favorite rappers. Maybe not like Drake or some of the like Bad Bunny. Maybe not like that. Maybe. But compared to your Playboy Cardis, y'all, man, they got more, they just as much, if not more star power. Straight up. Oh, shit.
Speed was banned from the platform for about 2 years, came back. He's doing 40,000 live viewers like this without view botting. These are two kids. Well, like Kai's not ain't a kid, right? We around the same age, but Speed's a kid, I think, right? Like Speed's like 19, 20. These are
how old is Flakko? Flakko, how old are you, brother? Somebody come look at this.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Man, that's crazy.
Two people who did things the right way. They don't disrespect your platform. They don't engage in politics. They don't bring none of the effery. They just make their content and go about their way and live their life. They're wholesome. They're positive. Like, they're model citizens. Like, now Speed be wild sometimes, but Kai is literally the model citizen. Like, if you had to create
the perfect Negro, that's the one you got. I'm gonna end it like this, bro. Straight up. It would never be enough. That's why you don't do it for those reasons. You do it for us. You do it to prove a point. And then after you done, you build it for us too. Now, you ain't gotta do that. I ain't telling you what you gotta do. You ain't gotta do none of this. But somebody gotta do it. Or this will always, always be the end result. I think people like LeBron James, people like Jay-Z, they need to see this and think about that. This is an opportunity. What y'all gonna do? Y'all ain't gotta do nothing. You have the right to do what you want. But Rome wasn't built overnight. And they still built Rome before we was able to get respect out of them. So, what we gonna do? Because if Kai Cenat can't do it at this point, with them, you just can't do it, bro. And we don't need to. We need to stop trying. Do it for us, bro. Build it for us. But that's all I gotta say. Shout out to Kai Cenat. He is an inspiration that will never stop inspiring. Salute to that brother. You got it, brother. You can do it. And with that being said, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Join the Prosper Gang. We keeping it PG. There is a whole lot of prosperity going on around this mug. You feel me? With that being said, there is nothing impossible except for making them happy. And to those who do will I try. You get what I'm trying to say? Until next time, I'm out, nigga. Dudes.